cricket is good in our part of the world. People can sit together, have a big smile on their face. Some will have a tough time of it, but generally they'll be laughing at the end of the night. Sit right. That was an interesting spectator, Ramesh. The lovely attire. Previous frame, if you can find him again, I would love to. This looks like he's straight after the wedding. Where's the bride? Has he left the bride home? It's going to be trouble on the very first day. Caught in the act. Kenzie has got to continue to flourish and remain there at the crease. He's just led back with some great shots, positive intent, and good through the offside. And that's his favorite go-to area. The big shot over mid-wicket, swivel for 6, then another one. Winning hearts on the pads to Williamson. Small in stature, but certainly backs a punch. Consider Sam coming. I remember around June, July, he put Bangladesh towards Sri Lanka. Scored a 70 on a ranked turner and hit 6s for fun. Just like today, 6 of them. Prefers the mid-wicket, hits it clean, and going through the offside as well is quite elegant. He a player that has come through the ranks and have made headlines for the right reasons. Just quietly gets the job done. Been told he's a hard worker, so brilliant today so far. Licked and dropped. He had it covered. What a miss. Okay, though, I mean, he's not happy. He's asking, why didn't you throw the ball to the non-striker's end? But he was so caught up in trying to catch that one that he didn't have the presence of mind. Maybe he's trying to just calm him down. He can lose his temper, Ahmed Jamal. Got to quieten down a bit, just calm down a little. This really was a good try. Indeed, came quickly, and Mukhidul Islam never had a good pace. Wasn't settling, was on the run when the ball hit the palms. All doing the basics right. As a bowler, as a batter, as a fielder, you should always have a good pace to catch. Not that occasion. Not a happy man, the skipper. I wouldn't want to translate what was being said, shared. This was a catch, he was on the run, really not balanced. Then rolling over. There is Mahdi trying to calm him down. As I said, why didn't you throw the ball? Where is your mind? Good to see the two hot-headed players calming each other down. In a final, you'll go through highs and lows, and so you got to keep your temperament in check. You want to rise to the occasion, you want to be the man for the final. It's beautifully played. Great timing this time. It's just not on. I think he's overreacting. I think he's questioning the commitment of Mukhidul. Wasn't happy with the effort, not trying to stop the second run being taken. I thought he was a little too casual, no efficiency shown, not making sure the throw was quite quick. Yeah, probably just overreacting a little bit, but certainly I understand from a bowler's point of view, the emotions goes through it. So sometimes you play 100% and his emotions can get better of you. I think just keep things calmer. He's a youngster. His bowling mate. This time it's a tie for Mukhidul. It's once again missed by him, and so he's furious. Not happy with his bowling mate. I think captain has got to look after such incidents, not the bowler himself. I don't know. I mean, 96 for he's the man so far. Tanjeet Hassan Tamim, 2 4 6 sixes, a striker of 158. Been a pleasure to watch him display his skills. Real entertainer. Got a good one in Williamson. They must get going with another partnership. It's a game of partnerships. Placement is brilliant. Absolutely played so well. A real gem from the left-hander.
That brings up the 100 as well for Rajshahi. In the last probably 6 to 5 deliveries, the ball has been chasing Mukhidul Islam. Even this occasion was short, was wide, asking to be put away. And at short third man, guess who's fielding? So man has been getting some battery in the last few overs. Keeps the chase. Too quick.
Lovely piece of timing and placement from Tanjeet. Into the 60s. Mukhidul again. The other 10 can go and rest in the dugout. It's Mukhidul versus the rest.
I think it's high time the youngster we do a bit of a breathing space. He's been in the firing line for such a long time now. Excellent effort, certainly saved 3 runs there. Pace wasn't there from the bowler to place it in the gap. Nice touch by Tanjeet Hassan Tamim. Williamson against the off spinner loves to play the chip shot over mid-wicket. That's one area I'm sure Williamson will target with the mid-wicket and long, and there's a massive gap in between them, or go over extra cover, which he likes to do, inside out.
Obeying the field on the leg side, that's going to be the natural angle for him to target. Here we go. That's a good template for some of the middle order batsmen. Phil Williamson, look at his demeanor, his temperament is rock solid. He waits for the moment. He'll drag this as deep as possible and then unleash his big hitting talent. He clearly is not a one-dimensional batsman. People think of Williamson as safety first. Once again, it's a cut shot. Once again, it's a touchy for the deep fielder. And saves it 4. Cracking field that.
Baker putting his body in line. Again, it's a bad delivery by the skipper. This is very unlike my dear son. Usually very good, very accurate, but not today. It's like he's a very good effort by Bates.
You've got to fight for 2 run. As simple as that. Fielding standards generally have been a bit below par so far.
Projected scores from his other thing, if they can score 10 runs from here on, we'll get them to 177. On this surface, the average scores have been 129. There you go, that's confirmation. This is what happens when a start is really good up front. Foundation has been laid. And with batting to come for Rajshahi Warriors, I'll be very surprised if they don't get to 175 minimum.
We feel this man holds the key to their success. Get to 160, 170. Runs well for his second throw. Is the keeper's end. It's a direct hit. Tanjeet quick enough to make it for 2. After 13, 107 for 1. Just a single extra conceded in a score of 108. The innings is beautifully placed for a massive end. The final 170 would be a huge score to target. Great crowd in. A lot of buzz, energy, young kids. Part of the drama.
We told them so many spectators coming that close all the gates. So much interest for the finals. Certainly a spectacle to finish off on a Friday evening. It is certainly a time for the family to come out, almost like a picnic. Enjoy cricket, enjoy the atmosphere. Watch some of the good players and the gun players, Bangladesh, along with some overseas players, putting up a show.
Okay, beats it on the front foot advance. Once Williamson looking a bit ungainly.
I thought the game plan was quite clear by Kane Williamson. Was trying to dance down the track to go probably over mid-off or extra cover, mid-off in the circle. This is what good batsmen do. They want to put the pressure early on the over in the bowler. Islam saw Kane Williamson coming down and made sure that he pitches short. They also was stump out of the reach of Kane.
That's going through the field right cover. Will come back for 2. They're taking a lot of risk by keeping that mid-off fielder up in the circle because it's Williamson's natural swing of the bat to cover in mid-off.
Got to be really careful here, Mukul. Another misfield and short extra cover. Another option would be to have mid-off, long off, and get third man in and bowl slow balls into the pitch. Give no pace to Kane Williamson, who lives or he thrives on pace.
Square leg. It's gone to mid-wicket actually on the bounce. Not a big improviser, Williamson, so you're right because pace off can get him a bit frustrated.
From the ball, I'll certainly be my tactic. Give any pace, surprise him with a pace, but that don't have to be your stop limit. A slow first like this, the batsman is looking for pace, just bowl those cutters into because that will work on your favor.
So we have a good crowd we have today. Both chairs full. Gates closed. Low delivery. Good thinking. I think you got to now operate the safety valve because attacking doesn't make a lot of sense. So it's about escaping punishment by bowling such deliveries. Hard length, slow balls, slow bouncers, wide yorkers, as if you were targeting the end part of the innings.
You have a clear plan on top of your mark. Don't run in being vulnerable. Have a clear plan, go and execute it. Against players like Williamson, Tanzir, who are world recognized players, just have a clear plan and go and execute yourself.
A lot better. Wider at the stumps. And getting the ball to come back into the stumps. That's such a good ball to bowl.
3-dot deliveries in 5. Brilliant by Mukido. Expensive in his very first over, went for 9. Good Yorker right on the money. In the last over for a couple of runs, and now he has a chance to finish strong here. It's all about making your bowling figures more prettier, not giving much runs.
Go ball on the cards. It's an off cutter. That's nicely timed. Through point for a run. Very impressive over comes to an end. He's bowled 3, 1 for 15, 112 for 1. Colour for attires, dress for the occasion. The little one has got to behave. Let the parents watch the game. Smiling faces, good atmosphere. It will remember this final for a very long time. Carry your childhood memories where you die.
Remember the 92 World Cup. I'm pretty sure these youngsters will remember for the rest of their life. Season 12 of the BPL.
Absolutely. I mean, they're part of this. What is
আমার
humongous?
কেন ওখানে দেয় এখন আমি যাবো না দিলে
That's gone up in the air.
দুটো করে নিয়ে নেবো
Good enough hit for a couple of runs. Starts off with a slow ball. Ahmed Jamal once again complaining.
Yeah, one of those nights, Ahmed Jamal is trying so many things, not working towards it. In the bigger picture, even Chattagram Royals, apart from winning the toss, probably the right thing to do, chase it down later on with the view expected to come down. Just need one's inspiration in the field, which is lacking. Yes, some poor feeling has costed them. And as senior players, Ahmed Jamal, the skipper, just need to calm little down because you don't want to be showing the frustration faces to the other players. Just get the job done, be professional, and finish off your job.
Chance of the non-strikers. Williamson gets back.
What happens is when you're showing so much frustration, you go into the dressing room. Upon no panic, there's no relaxed. Hesitation, no damage done in the end. Yes, it's a big final. The emotions are high. The expectations are high. But this is where the grades and the goods are separated.
That's the other thing that Tanzil has done so well. He's been kind of one step ahead of the bowlers out of the crease after playing a tap shot to point. The very next ball, he was out of the crease.
I'm bowling against Sanjay Santami. I'll be having lots of headache thinking what he's going to do because he's good at dabbing the ball. He's good down the track. He's good against the short ball. As a fast bowler especially, got to have a clear plan on top of your mark. Because he got the all boundaries covered, all the shots covered. Very especially in form, 71 or 46, carrying on a good form rise throughout. Better be careful.
Williamson has played a lovely shot. Touch player. Everything seemed to have happened in slow motion, showing his class, quality, and clear intent.
A master at work. Call it cheeky, call it cute, anything what you want, but this is Williamson for you. From nowhere, it's one of the hardest strokes to come out, especially with the fine leg in the circle, playing the field to his advantage.
Delicate, to say the least. 7 6s, 7 4s now in this innings. Balls down the leg side, probably will have to re-bowl that. Umpire doesn't give it a wide. Because the batsman was shuffling, going towards the leg side. He feels, I'm just interpreting the gestures, that the ball was hittable.
I think looking at the scorecard, it has been given runs, so not even wides. Probably inside edge, not too sure. But the plan was quite clear by Cam Williamson. Wanted to go over extra cover, so keeping things in check.
on the pads and worked away diligently, beautifully for a run. He'll keep the strike after 15 overs. One down for 1-1.
Right after the end of the 15th over, Rajshahi Warriors have got themselves 121. They have 9 wickets in hand. Tanzid is getting that magic spray on his right foot. A lovely display of batting, especially from Tanzid Hassan, who's still unbeaten on 7-2 in 47 deliveries. 18 from the classy Kane Williamson. Partnership of 38 of 28. But these last 5 overs is so very crucial for Chattagram Royals to make sure they don't really get away with a big total. Shariful has only bowled 2 overs, has gone for 12. Mukidul has been very economical, only 15 in 3 overs with a wicket also. Tanveer Islam also economical, the others have gone for a few. Yeah, if they'll go at the rate of 8.07, they end up scoring 161. And anything above that will fetch them 170 or 180. With 9 wickets in hand, you'd expect Rajshahi to kick on from here. And a lot will depend on how Tanzid Hassan bats from here on. He's given them a great start. And also important how Shariful Islam bowls in the death.
Tanzid Hassan Tamim is struggling a bit. This is how he hurt himself. Ran that one quickly and then immediately he was in some sort of discomfort. Is this going to put a dent on the momentum of Tanzid Tamim? The way he's been batting, he need to carry on. Especially for Rajshahi Warriors if they want to post someone near 180, 190.
Oh my God.
Shariful Islam, you were speaking about, he's been pretty decent, very good in the death. Economy in the death is 7.33 and also 15 wickets, Mazhar. 15 out of the 24 wickets that he has taken so far has come. Brilliant stats for him, and he needs to produce similar performance in the past, what he has done, especially at the death. So very crucial for Chattagram. Yeah, if he can knock over Tanzid Hassan, new batter comes in, you never know. They will be under some sort of pressure at the moment. They're cruising. Your heavyweights behind the scenes. Good running, good running. So 11 deliveries since the last boundary from the bat of Tanzid Hassan Tamim. Will that create a bit of a pressure? He's not looking comfortable. It sits down.
Yeah, Tanzid Tamim really need to carry on. Yes, he's struggling. It was Williamson who called for the second run. Have a look at Tanzid Tamim. He's surely facing some sort of discomfort on his leg.
It's the right foot, maybe the ankle. See, you can straight away see that he's struggling to go and take the single. Will that push him to play big shots? It's the big question at the moment. Just have another look here. There you go. He's just strolling around.
The Rajshahi Warriors have quite a lot of batting left. Nazmul and Shanto to Rahim, two heavyweights, still waiting in the dugout for the opportunity. So yeah, Tanzit Tamim is already on 75 or 49. We're into the death over. He can play his shots. They've got the firepower of someone like Jimmy Nisham.
Yeah, I think he should chance his arms here. Because the kind of batting depth they have, Rajshahi in the dugout. Well, there you go. This time, it's Kane Williamson who smashes it towards the mid-wicket area. What a shot that is. And it looks like he's going to cut loose here.
Pure class. Absolutely nailed that one. Slower delivery, picked it early. Wow. Others play strokes, he paints them.
Will you need to paint some more, Mazhar? This might be trouble. This might be trouble. Gone. Wicket number 25. It's that man one more time. Shoriful Islam, who picks up another wicket. The crucial wicket. Breaks the partnership. After being hit for a six, he has the last laugh. Kane Williamson goes.
What a blow. Shoriful Islam again, changing the angle, coming around the wicket to the right-hander, bowled a lot wider and slower. Kane Williamson immediately knows he was in trouble, and Naeem Sheikh completes a good catch in the end. Williamson departs after scoring 24. Rajshahi 130 for 2. It's also time for Thalai Special Cement strategic timeout.
Finally, chattagram has a wicket, but this brings Jimmy Nisham in the middle. No signs of Nazmul and Shanto. The last match, 44 of 26. Maybe that's the reason why they've sent him up the order. Right, he will be on strike. Already 9 runs in this over, and also a wicket. Shariful. Oh, some chin music. Welcome to the crease.
What a start. Shoiful Islam picked up the wicket and then greeted Jimmy Nisham with a bumper. Well-directed bouncer from Shoiful. Surely keep him thinking. He is one of the best performers of this edition of BPL. Equal Taskin Ahmed's 25 wickets in a season.
He can get a few more here, Mazhar. And still have a delivering this over, and then after this he has another 1 over to bowl. Nice, straight to the field, doesn't stop them from picking up a single. So 11 and a wicket in that over. After 16, Rajshahi well placed at 132 for 2. National Cricket Stadium. All here to witness the grand finale. Khalid Mashood Pilot right in the middle, right in the center, director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board and the former captain in the stands too. Now look at this. Has been the story of BPL this season. Dhaka has been very, very good in terms of the crowd. Onto the pads, and this time it picks it up. He doesn't miss out. He picks up another boundary.
Tanzit Tamim doing what he does the best. Hitting those boundaries every now and then. Was there to be hit. Not the best of deliveries. Easy picking for Tamim. Down the leg side, fine leg inside the circle. He says thank you very much.
Now there are 2 fielders there. Now there's another fielder coming in. So you cannot afford to bowl onto the pads or even fuller. Even if you bowl fuller in the middle stump, he'll put you away. Right. Has to be around the off stump or just outside the off stump. Yeah, the idea was right, but he was a little bit wide. And it is called a wide.
Showing his intentions a bit too early on that occasion. Tanzit Tamim coming down the track. Yes, mentioned Shoiful Islam. He's now the leading wicket taker by miles. 25 wickets. And he equals Taskin Ahmed, who picked up 25 wickets in a season. Outstanding, outstanding.
They were all had to really reach out to put their back to ball. Yeah, he was the leading wicket taker when he started this match. Sharif Islam had 24 in the bag. This is his 25th. In the end, on the bat, got some different kind of celebration every time. The wicketkeeper, they're not happy. Yes, they're disappointed to see the back of Williamson. This time he finds the gap. That's touch. Lovely touch, and it goes to the boundary. He can't put the foot wrong here. Tanzid Hassan, another boundary.
This is clever. He knew where the fielders were. He knew they were the short third inside the circle. Just guides it through. It was wide, it was short. This time deft touch. Showing the bowlers and fielders every inch of the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium, Tanzid.
Yeah, you really can't bowl there. Jamal, the moment you give him width, either on the leg side or outside the off stump, he will put you away. He needs to stay calm here, Jamal. Again, 2-2. He's got that silky touch tonight. Tanzeen Hassan coming. 4 more.
It's like watching an artist exhibit his talent with finesse. This is outstanding. Using the pace of the bowler. Perfection personified.
This is very good. This is really good. Tanzeen now closing in to triple figure here. And if he can just hang on till the very end, I'd be surprised if he does manage to score a century. Oh, could have been a sensational catch. It's all happening here. This is the second time that he has been dropped. Not an easy one, but he nearly pulled the blinder. Asif Ali.
The plan almost worked for Amir Jamal and Chattagram Royals. Asif Ali was a very good effort, just couldn't hold on to that one. Disappointment, dejection.
Unlucky, because that's the second time the fielders have dropped a catch of Tanzeen Hassan off his bowling, Jamal's bowling. Yorker. Not a bad option here, but they still managed to pick up 2. Oh, my God. Nothing going their way. Too sloppy here. And again, it's Amir Jamal. 17 in that over. Big over. After 17, 149 for 2. There are only 2 wickets. Last over.
ওই দিক দিয়ে এরকম উঠায় দিল হ্যাঁ ঠান্ডা হবে এখন অল্পটুকু থাক দেখি কোনো লোক আছে যদি কিছু নেয়
They have the lowest run rate amongst all the teams in this edition, 7.79. They've got 8 wickets in hand. They can surely better this tonight.
Going to the 90s now.
Oh, shot.
Another 6.
Lovely,
What a shot. Just for a moment I thought he couldn't get underneath the ball. But my word, he packs a punch. 6 more.
That is calculated hitting from Tanzeen Tamim. Never tried to hit that hard. It was right in his arc. over extra cover. Crisp, potent, and convincing.
What a shot. Yeah, they had to move out because they knew it was coming their way. Black on 97. He's got 2 centuries in BPL. Can he get his 3rd century? We've already seen 3 centuries in this. 3 centuries already in this season. If he does get another 3 runs, then he'll become the 4th one. Now this is not given as a wide close call.
The umpires will go to the wicket keeper. I think he is struggling. Zaidul Zaman hurt himself. I'll grab the previous one. He's in some sort of pain and the magic spray is out there. This is how he hurt himself. On the leg. Oh, in and out. In the process, hurt his finger. Otherwise, with 158 for 2, still 14 more balls to go. 190, maybe 200 on the cards.
Anything is a possibility. If they lose a couple of wickets, maybe not that much. But if they don't, then surely, if they go at 8.94 from here on, they will end up scoring 178. Last 12 balls, 28 runs. 14 the run rate, 3 fours and a 6. Expect some more, especially once he gets his 100. Tanzid Hassan. And surely they'll be eyeing to go big here. There you go. If they go from here on 10 runs in an over, which is most likely, they will end up scoring 181. But I just have this gut feeling that this can be maybe 190 or even more, especially if he hangs around. He's struggling to run in between the wickets, but not struggling to hit 4s and 6s.
The best part is he was never willing to throw away his wicket. We were talking about Tanzid Tamim might go hard after that injury he sustained, but no. He gave full value to his wicket. He knew it's an all-important final and he needs to stay there.
A tough character. Very tough. When the tough gets going, whenever it is tough to go ahead, when it gets tougher, then you come out with resilience. You have that belief in yourself, and you go and try to prove a point. But I'm not going to give up. Injury or no injury, he's not going to even miss a single. Now this is really good batting.
Mahdi Hassan has been expensive. He was one of the best bowlers for chattagram, and now he's conceded 48 runs. He'll bowl the last ball of his spell.
Doka finally a dot in this over, but 10 runs in that over. 159 for 2.
এখানে ওরকম ঘোলা যাচ্ছে না, ওখানে ঠিক দেখা যাচ্ছে। বেশি ঢুকতেছে না কেন? ওই সময় 100 রান
Yeah, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. That's what he has shown today. Tanzid on 98. He needs 2 more. Mukidul. Is he going to come back for the second? Don't think so, because he's not 100%. So he decides not to take it into the 99 now. At the non-striker end.
Scoring 100 in a final itself is a big thing. And Tanzid Tamim, just one shot of his 100. Chiminisham on the other end will look to swing his bat. 11 more balls to go. 160 for 2.
Only Two players in the past have scored a century in the BPL final. Tamim Iqbal and Chris Gale. Oh, again misfielding. Not good, not good. The bowlers have not been great, but the fielding have surely let them down. Drop catches, and now that ball goes through the fielder. Only a single though, which means Tanzid Hasan Tamim is on strike.
He's on 99. Can he reach to his 100? What a knock it has been for Tanzid Hasan Tamim. And it came at a time when his side needed the most. Can you hear the roar? Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium is where Tamim's 100.
On 99. And he gets 100. Look at the celebration. Why not? He becomes the first Bangladeshi player to score 3 centuries in BPL. And what a time to get himself 100, that to win the final, and in that fashion. What led Tanzid Hasan Tamim?
Wow. Big match player rises to the occasion. 100 in the final of the BPL. And the celebration says it all. He deserves that, but the job is not yet done. The milestone is complete. And thanks to the Almighty is also there. What a knock. It came at a time the Rajshahi Warriors were looking to post a big total on the board. It was the all-important final. They were sent to bat first. Yes, he was dropped twice, but he made sure he made the most out of it. Take a bow.
356 runs with that 100. Yeah. Brilliant. Now then, what has he done here? He's struck it in and out. They really cannot hold to the catches. He cannot believe his luck. Mohammad Naeem says, I didn't pick it up.
What is going on? Chattagram Royals drop considers in the all-important final. This time it was Naeem Sheikh. Just pops out of his hand. And fielding is the reflection of your team's attitude. Tonight, their attitude hasn't been the best.
Has gone horribly wrong in the field for them. This time, he takes it. It's Ahmed Jamal. Finally, a catch been taken. And it has come from the bat of Tanzid Hasan. Muqaddal Islam picks up an important wicket at this stage of the game. What a 100 for Tanzid Hasan.
End of an outstanding knock from Tanzid Hasan Tamim. He departs after scoring exactly.
Yeah, what a knock. What a knock. Big support for Rajshahi Warriors, and they'll be very happy. Incredible. Nicely done. Good piece of fielding there. It's a good over, really good over from Muqaddal Islam, who completes its 4 over. 2 for 20, picks up the wicket of Tanzid Hasan. 164 for 3. Surely he's going to go from try to play some big shots here. Picked up 100 in the inaugural match this season. 6 balls to face, and that too from the leading wicket taker this season, Shariful Islam. Okay. Over it penalty, so they'll have to have an extra fielder inside the circle. Now this might just work in Rajshahi's favour. Nothing has gone their way, chattagram. You've seen the droppers, you've seen the misfielding, and now this. Right, Shariful will still need to bowl a good over here. Oh, he misses out, That's a dot.
Yeah, that's extra pressure on Shariful. That's the wicket of Tanzid Hassan. Mukidul Mukta bowled so well throughout the over. Yes, it was wide. Yes, it was there to be hit. Not enough connection. Mukidul, take a bow. 2 for 20 in his 4 overs. But what a knock from Tanzid Hassan.
Batted beautifully, didn't he? Yeah, it's gone over the top. Will be a 4. Oh, nearly went for the 6. 1 bounce to the fence. Yeah, a little bit too wide. Gets the treatment.
Yeah, Shariful will be under pressure. 1 extra fielder inside the circle for the slow over rate, and he's paying the price. Shot outside off. Shanto does well. Gave is everything behind that one. Almost gone for a 6. So Shariful has got mid-off, extra cover, backward point, and shot third inside the circle, as well as a fine leg. There's a deep square leg, deep mid-wicket, and long on in place. Here comes Shariful.
A ball into the block hole. They're pushing for the second. Will they come back for the second? They need a better throw at the keeper's end. Nope, it's a wide one. So they come back for the second comfortably.
6 of the first 3 balls. 170 for 3 on the board for Rajshahi Warriors. Very well bowled, but equally brilliant running. It was Jimmy Nisham who pushed Nazmul Hossain Shanto for the second. Poor throw, a better throw was required on that occasion.
The Ahmed Jamal, the fielder, a little bit too wide. Had it been a little bit closer on the stumps, maybe then there was an opportunity for a run out. Right, 6 of the first 3 deliveries. Again into the block hole. This is brilliant bowling from Shariful Islam. He doesn't want to see them cross over for the second. He's furious. He's not happy. 2 more.
Even a very good ball costing him 4 in the last 2 deliveries. That's the intent of the 2 batters in the middle, especially Jimmy Nisham. Have a look at him. Running the first one so hard, easy in the end. Not the best of connections, so the fielder had to rush all the way from the boundary line.
This is also the best for Rajshahi Warriors in the last 5 overs. They still have two more balls to play. 51 runs already on the board. Oh, he wants to change the bat. He needs a bigger one. He needs the heavier one, so that he can clear the fence easily. Right. 172, it's a competitive total. It's a very good total. Runs on the board, always pressure. That's what we discussed at the pre-show. Must I remember that? You win the toss, and if you don't restrict the opposition under 150, then can turn out to be a problem. Last 2 deliveries. Mid-wicket. In the gap. He drops the bat. He's running without his bat, but again a wide throw. It's all happening.
2 of the last 3 deliveries. 3 were very good balls, but still they managed to score 6. Last ball of the over, already 10 coming in the final over. Shanto will face Shoriful.
Right, it will be the last delivery. They're taking some time here. You can see the nervous face there, the chattagram dugout. They look pretty pleased with this total, but it ain't over until it's over. If you bat well, start well, you never know. Right, last ball of the innings. It's gonna be the end. Shoriful going himself. Oh yes, he grabs it. He picks up with another wicket. Most with that wicket, he's got the most wickets in a single edition of MPPL history. Climbs over top of Taskin Ahmed with 26 wickets. Yes, he picks up a wicket at the last ball. Last 5 overs, 53 for 3. But 174 on the board. It's a challenging total.
Undoubtedly, that's the last ball. Shoriful Islam completes a good return catch of his own bowling. 26 wickets in one season of PPL. Outstanding fiat.